Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
It's about to start
Shanna,
getting spicy now.
Showtime Gomez!
Our only title fight on the card tonight as we are back out at Monona Terrace for Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 22 alongside Alton Cunningham. I am Rich Reynolds. Cage side for tonight's title fight. It is the 145-pound female title fight. This was a fight originally scheduled at 135 pounds. But the opponent that you're seeing right now, Shanna Gomez, known as Showtime, fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, had to fly in last minute. So she basically took this fight on a week's notice, wasn't going to be able, to get down to 135. So they moved the fight to 145, allowing Maxine Knettner a little more room to maneuver, I guess. And so it worked out for everybody as Gomez getting checked out right now. Josh Sterry, who does the promoting and the matchmaking for all these fights, real excited about this one. He thinks this one is going to be good, and the one thing that he likes about Shanna Gomez, aggressive and a good striker, and that usually makes for good fights. Yep.
And her opponent fighting out of the red corner, Maxine Knettner!
Knettner is local and she is popular. She spells her name with 2 X's, so a little bit of flair there for Knettner as here she comes looking to defend her title. She is a perfect 3-0 versus Gomez's 3-1, and Knettner won her title at Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 21 and really had an outpouring of emotion right after it happened. And now comes the hard part. You go ahead and win that title. Now you got to put the strap on the line. Yeah, she heads up into the cage.
And we have a title fight.
Here we go. Let's go up to the tail of the tape as we check that out, and also Ken.
This is our 6th bout of the evening, brought to you by Subs.com and 608 Smoke. This is for the female 145-pound title. 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She weighed in at 145 pounds, all the way from Fort Worth, Texas. Representing Genesis MMA, Shanna Showtime Gomez! Standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Also weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Madison, Wisconsin, representing Chosen Few Gym, Maxine Knettner!
The crowd loves Maxine Knettner.
The crowd loves Maxine.
And they love their own here in Madison, Wisconsin, and why not?
At all times, you want to touch gloves? Do it now. Back to corners, let's do this.
I'm excited for this one. Here we go.
3 rounds
Doors
are
closed.
scheduled, 3 minutes each. Yeah, when that door closes, it is for real, and it is for real right now. Knettner and Gomez for the 145-pound title.
They're throwing right away.
And good jabs there thrown by Knettner as Gomez returned fire with the kick. Knettner tried one of her own. They go to the mat, but Knettner back up quickly.
And Shanna are already looking to establish her grappling.
Gomez getting on the back of Knettner. Again, Gomez coming in terrific shape. Holy cow, has done some arm work, ab work. Definitely has hit the weights.
Absolutely, and Maxine's no slouch as well. As you
Not
see
at
with her,
all.
she's lean, she's in shape, and she's defending well.
So I'm wondering, so Knettner was going to fight at 135. A week before it happens, has to move up to 145. Advantage or disadvantage for Maxine?
I would say that it's a little bit of both. It's how you make it. And
Good
right now she's
combo
taking
there.
some
Yeah.
big shots.
Gomez
And she
staggers
responded
Knettner.
well. But I would say that it's how you take it. You know, if you're one of those fighters that dread weight cuts, it can work in your favor.
After taking some shots and good combos from Gomez, it is Knettner with the takedown and driving Gomez onto her back right in front of us here, cage side from Monona Terrace. cage side enough that you're even pulling out the phone, doing the selfie thing. And
Absolutely.
during the match, I absolutely love it. Got to be able to do that kind of stuff nowadays. Good shots
Maxine
with the left
landing
hand.
some really, really good shots here in front of us. Looking to kip up.
Both fighters to
Good
their feet.
kick,
Good
good
kick by
kick.
Knettner, and a second one connects as well. Gomez finally pushes that foot off, but two good left-footed kicks.
Good
by Knettner,
takedown
and
by
the
Maxine.
second takedown of the round for Knettner, who seems to be doing a lot of
And
scoring
she
here in round one.
She set that up really, really well, too. Notice how she went to her hips, and she also used her feet to trip her down as well.
Knettner now freeing that right hand and trying to use that, and coming
And she
from
has the
behind
bag.
and looking to get that rear
Shanna
naked
in trouble. She's sneaking the choke in. She's sneaking it in.
Does she have it underneath, though? And that's the thing, is we're inside of a minute for the round. Knettner is holding on, and now I think she's getting it in deeper and deeper.
And she has plenty
on
of time
Gomez.
to work.
Instead, she let it go, didn't feel confident.
She has
in
Shanna
it.
in trouble.
Gomez here holding on for dear life. Knettner doing good work now on the back of
And
Gomez.
she is relentless with her attack, looking to finish this fight.
Couple of hammer blows in there as well. Gomez just
She's
holding
looking
on.
to set up the arm bar.
10 seconds. Does she have time to finish off Gomez here in round number one, or is Gomez going to weather the storm? It looks like Gomez will hold on. There will be
Good
a
round.
round number two, but what an impressive start
Impressive
by
start.
Maxine Knettner here in the title fight. Round two coming straight ahead on TVW. Here's a look at round number one. Maxine Knettner looking for an early finish here in this fight, but Gomez able to hold on, showing some toughness and some grit here in this
It
title
was
fight.
all Maxine that whole round. And, I mean, as you can see right here in the replay, she's attacking with strikes, ground and pound, looking to set up her submission. She's attacking from submission to submission, and she's just being relentless in her attack. And she just got to continue doing that going into this second round.
Here's what I love, too, and she's talking with Kane Rizzo there in there and laughing. Like, she's smiling. She's having fun out there, and it should be at least fun, right?
It has
at
to
least
be.
some of it, yeah.
That's what it's about.
And you don't see that all that much. I mean, we talk about other sports being fun. You'll see baseball players, football players having fun, but sometimes not fighters, and it should be fun. You know, you were talking about it off the air. You do all this training to get to the fight. The fight's the fun part, isn't it?
That's the fun part. The one thing you want to do is execute. Some fighters are okay with losing if they execute it, but worst thing to do is to lose and execute, not execute. Right now, Shanna's spiraling out really, really well.
Gomez flattening out there a little bit and doing a good job there, but Knettner kind of relentless so far here in this fight. Had a great round number one and looking to continue that
And
domination
she's got
here
the
in round
takedown.
two.
She's securing the takedown. Right now, she needs to get push her back away from the cage so she's not able to get up.
Good right by Knettner. Gomez
Shanna's
looking
in
to
the
stand
cage,
up,
get
and
up.
she finally does. And that's a nice knee to the back of the leg there of Gomez. We talked about the upper body work, but we're getting a good shot right now of her quads as well. She's worked on the legs. She hasn't skipped leg day either there.
Not
Gomez.
at all.
They free themselves, and there's
Good kick
Knettner
up
going
top
to that
on Knettner.
kick again.
I would
Yeah,
love to see her establish that jab a little bit more before setting up that kick because it's there.
that left kick.
Shanna needs to establish that jab a little bit more herself and keep her range because right now it's all Maxine.
Now a right kick as well. The kicks have been scoring. That one to the quads as Knettner continuing good combinations and good work here in round number two. Gomez, though, lands a jab as well. She landed a few shots early in round one. Hasn't been scoring all that much since, though.
And right now here's our opportunity to attack. She doesn't have much time to try to steal this round back. And Maxine's just staying on the attack with the takedowns.
Maxine shooting the leg as we are now inside of a minute for round number two of a scheduled 3 rounds of this amateur title fight. Knettner the champion, Gomez the challenger. And the crowd ready to explode as they have been vocal in support of Maxine Knettner so far in this fight. You see
30 seconds to
Gomez,
work here.
Pushed up against the cage right now, or back up against it, trying to get out of there, and she finally does, back to her feet as Knettner lands a knee and then a left to the side of the head as well. And Gomez with her mouth open now. Knettner too, both of them look a little bit gassed here in the second round. Good combination by Gomez, scores. Knettner goes for the takedown again and pays the price as Gomez landing some rights to the ribs. And a good round as we will fight on the third and final round upcoming from Monona Terrace next. Both fighters looking a little gassed as we're going to get ready for round number 3, and you can see why, because both were doing work here in round number 2.
That's a high-paced fight, and I'll tell you what, Shanna needs to come out strong because, in my eyes, I think she's down 2 rounds. I think Maxine needs to stick to what she's doing, establish a high pace with her grappling, her wrestling, but Shanna definitely needs to step back. She got some good kicks, she has some good hands. She used her boxing a little bit more, but she definitely needs a finish.
Second round maybe a little bit closer than the dominant first round that Knettner exhibited in this fight. We go to the third and final round. Here it is, and we'll see if the crowd is going to start getting more and more behind Knettner as Gomez again throwing combos. Knettner trying to counter with the kicks. The kicks have worked. And a couple of those, no exceptions to that rule, as Knettner again using her feet to her advantage in this fight. Gomez looking to box a little bit more, and there's Knettner shooting in as she definitely doesn't mind going to the mat and doing some grappling. Gomez now landing a couple of rights as Knettner trying to keep Gomez down. Couldn't, as Gomez back up on her feet and looking to box here a little bit. Again, Gomez coming in with a 3-1 record. Knettner 3-0, both very good fighters.
This is a really good quality matchup, and shout out to Josh Theory for this matchmaking.
Again, another takedown attempt there by Knettner. And then when she does that and she goes for the leg like that, you see Gomez's counters to kind of flatten out.
So what she's looking to do when she hits that angle there, it's important for her to hit the angle so Maxine's not able to come back up and finish that full takedown. By hitting that angle, she's able to get that leverage to fully complete that sprawl and turn over now, which is what she's doing to get that back control.
And using some hammer blows is Gomez, who's been able to score a little bit more here in round number 3.
She has a minute and a half to work.
And Knettner now, for the first time, we're actually seeing her on her back, so we'll see how she works from there.
Maxine needs to sneak that right leg in between so she's able to get her guard back. And right now, Shanna has that arm triangle. Maxine's defending well.
And she taps out. She had to tap out as Knettner choked out here in the center of the cage.
She needed a finish, and she got it.
We have a brand new champion. Shanna Gomez, on a week's notice, flies up from Fort Worth, Texas, and finishes Maxine Knettner in the third and final round with just about a minute to go to take the strap, and a little bit of an upset here. What a fight. We will come back and recap it right after this on TVW.
She needed a finish, she got it.
Yeah, talking to the judge sitting right next to me, I don't want to give away his name in case he gets in any kind of trouble. He said, hey, she needed a finish, and she got it. That's what Shanna Gomez did.
Right,
we had Gomez down 2 rounds. She had to win like that, and she got it done. Let's hear now from Ken and the new champion.
Your referee, Tom Davalis, has called a halt to this contest. 1 minute, 59 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner by arm triangle and new 145-pound amateur champion, Shanna Showtime Gomez. Great fight. Great fight.
As Knettner was ahead on the scorecards, but it was Gomez who was able to get that big finish in the third round with the arm triangle and get the strap as she is showing it off right now.
All right,
and posing
Shanna.
for the photographer now.
Great fight.
She talks we can.
What can you tell me about it? She's tough. Her takedowns are fast. You started to time them a little bit there as the fight went on?
Yeah, a little bit. I say it's something we were aware of coming into it. I was just a little slow on the get-go.
Yeah, she comes in with that kind of weird leg hook, and then it's...
It's not nice to call people weird.
Oh, no, I'm weird. I'm good. That's no problem. So tell me, did the fight go the way you saw it going when you were prepping for it?
Not exactly. I actually got gassed really, really quickly. I'm not really sure why. I felt good all coming into it, so that was a little unexpected, but got there in the end, so that's the important part.
Yeah, you looked like your hands were going pretty good at the end of round number 2. It looked kind of maybe like both of you got a little tired towards the end there, but once you got the knee on belly, you kind of took control from there.
I say, yeah, something that we worked on. It was like actually one of the very first submissions I've learned, so I was able to get it in. It was good.
Well, I hope to see you again. You made the trip from Texas. It was fruitful. Congratulations. All right, let's hear it for Shanna Showtime Gomez.
Our new champion is Shanna Gomez. They call her Showtime, and she put on a show here at Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 22, taking the strap away from Maxine Knettner. So congratulations to her. We now move on to the pro portion of the card. That is coming up next.